And we are joined now by the head coach of the Xavier Musketeers, Billy O'Connor, Paul Fritschner, Mike Schmaltz with you as well. And, Billy, a lot to talk about from today. We'll start back in Game 1. You're down 2-1 going into the bottom of the 10th inning. What a day overall for Donovan Canterbury, but coming up with a single to tie the game, and then Connor Mish, a walk-off grand slam.
Yeah, so happy for Donovan. He's in year 3 of being in the program, and he's got very few opportunities, to be perfectly honest. And some of his opportunities have been on the road to Tennessee, on the road to Vanderbilt, and those are tough opportunities to kind of take and run with. And there's an opening and due to an injury, and he's getting opportunities right now, and he's really thriving, and I'm so happy for him. And that's what you want as a coach, right? You want their guys to work like crazy and be ready for when their name is called. And, man, he stepped up in a huge way today, getting down 0-2, 2 outs, tying run at second, down a run in extra innings and put a great swing on it and tie it up. And then, lead down, obviously Connor's huge hit there. So, I love the fight in our team. We never give up. And when you do that, you give yourself a chance every single day.
Got into a pitcher's duel there in that first game. How is it like at this point of the season to be able to win one of those, come back, keep fighting? And you obviously you get the big shot, but you could have won that game by a run. We ended up winning it by 5.
Yeah, we got an awesome start from Logan Schmidt, and that's the part that's tough. Is sometimes I feel like when you get a good start, it kind of lulls your offense to sleep a little bit, and kind of felt that. Whereas 1-0, and I've been here long enough and playing here and coaching here to know you don't win many games 1-0 here, and knew that at some point they were going to put some good ABs together, and obviously they tied it up and took the lead, and so we got to be better offensively for sure, but it's good to win different kind of games, right? That's a low-scoring, close game. This one obviously got a little bit out of hand at the end, but Logan gave us a great start, and you get starts like that on the weekend, you're going to win a lot of games.
Now, as we move to Game 2, Mike and I mentioned on the broadcast at one point in the first couple innings, it felt like after a pitcher's duel in Game 1, it was setting up for a higher scoring game in Game 2, and you see 8 combined runs through the first 3 innings in Game 2, and then you really break it open toward the end. What'd you like offensively in Game 2 from your squad?
We did a nice job continuing to extend, and they had a good starter going today, and it was certainly hitting conditions all day today at Hayden Field. But I thought we did a good job putting pressure on him, and he mixes, he throws different pitches for strikes, and I thought we had good approaches to barrel some balls up a lot more so than we did in the first game. So nice job getting that 5 spot to get us ahead, and then hit a little bit of a lull there, but really extending at the end and kind of put it out of reach. That was nice because you can save pitching for tomorrow.
To get that 5 spot in the third, how much does that help Ben Weber on his start today, which is very solid as well?
For sure. We have all the confidence in the world that Ben's going to go out there and throw strikes and compete, and give up some hits from time to time because there's not a whole lot of swing and miss to it, but we always feel confident with him on the mound, and he gives us a chance every single time he's on the bump. That's all you can really ask for, and he competes like crazy. He's such a fun kid to play behind defensively, such a fun kid to coach because of the way he goes out there and competes. So another really good start. When you get good starts from your starters, man, we trust our offense. We think we're going to score through the course of these games, so we get good starts, we get a good chance to win.
With Ryan Peach on the mound tomorrow, how confident are you in your guys and the way they're playing right now to go out there and be able to get a sweep?
Yeah, Ryan's got to go out there and execute at a high level. When he does that, his stuff's plenty good enough. You just got to be in the zone a little bit more consistently than he has the past couple starts. But it'll be a dogfight. That team, I know that they're not in this position they want to be in from a record standpoint within the league or overall, but they always play hard. They play hard today. They'll play hard tomorrow. So we've got to play our best. We've got to execute at a high level. We've got to compete like crazy and hope that we can come out of here with a sweep.
Billy, thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.